Yo, what's good guys? Back here with probably the last pickup video of 2016. I'm real excited to show you what's in here, especially this one, since although this isn't my size, this is the last piece I need to complete in a Jordan set. It's this box right here. So first things first, I'm gonna jump into this guy right here, then to this one. So yeah, let's get into it. So these right here are actually from Japan. I got these from none other than, you guys probably know him, Gusto the Ninja, or Gusto the Ninja 2. Again, this is one shoe I didn't have in the original Jordan set. All right, yes. Woo. This box is in really good condition. More plastic and bubble wrap. Woo! This is so clean. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and put these here away. Got the original tissue. The box is in real good condition. The light ginger / black - white, other known as ginger 14s. Now the 14s that I did mention in the past unboxing videos, basically I was missing a handful of them, and the ginger 14s were actually one of them. So besides, the only flaw, because these are DS brand new, is the outer of the pearl shining finish of whatever you guys want to call it as is peeling apart. But everything else on the uppers, the toe box, the leather, this shoe's basically never been worn since 1999. Although this is a flaw that a lot of people see, to me it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you look on the other side of this one, which is the left pair, it's completely like flawless. Well, I mean, there is some parts here. It does have the jewel back parts over here. This, although it's kind of cracking here, it's still intact. The uppers is really like, wow, this is really butter. Again, I got these from Japan thanks to Gusto the Ninja. I actually met him when I was in Japan back in January of this year, and he's a really cool guy. The ginger 14s is the one of the 14s I don't have. If you guys are wondering what I don't have the white red, the candy canes, the UNCs, black toes, Laneys, and I think that's it. I do have the Indiglows and the oxidized. Oh, and the last shots, yeah. That's the one I'm missing. Because they retro them, I was like, yo, I really want the original ones because that's a little harder to obtain and stuff. So I was like, okay. With Gusto the Ninja on his Instagram, the problem with that is that he has a lot of followers. People follow him a lot, and they, you know, once he posts his stuff, it's literally gone in like 3 to 5 minutes. The first time he actually had a pair, it was the same size 9. I hit him up in like 10 minutes. I had a notification on, I hit him up. He said it sold out like after like 2 minutes posting it up. I was like, dang. I was like, next time, hopefully I get lucky and everything like that. Next time he actually posts up another one, which is like a couple weeks later, I got lucky. I hit him up and he's like, yeah, no one really inquired about it. If you're still interested, you can go ahead and buy it. And that's pretty much how I got the deal. Again, shout out to Gusto the Ninja. Thanks again, homie. Haven't seen it in a long time. Hopefully when I come back in Japan, I'll see you. Ginger 14s, one of the 14s I needed. Before I actually get into these OG Jordans here, I did want to mention that with the 14s, these plastic tab where it says Jordan on top on the tongue, along with the jewels or the plastic part back here, they actually do crack and come off. I've seen it on a couple pairs. If you are looking for OG 14s, just be aware that although this is very sensitive and some of the parts do come off, like the peeling over here, this tongue plastic here along with this part actually cracks and comes off. So just a heads up if you guys are actually trying to get some OG 14s. All right, now on to this one. Again, although this isn't my size, this is one of the last Jordans I did need to complete in the original Jordan set. I did get this in a sneaker vet. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put it up on top right here and down below in the description. This isn't my size, which is a size 3.5, but this is the original box. It does come with the card and tissue, pretty much everything that it came with. First one I got this off of is Alex's girl, sneakerhead in the Bay, Laura Little Laces. If you guys haven't seen her Instagram or YouTube page, I'll put it like right here and in the description also down below. Again, shout out to Laura Little Laces. Thank you for selling these at Sneaker Pop-Up. Man, so she actually had it for sale and no one was like budging or really interested in it, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I don't know what she's charging. I was like, all right, I'll see what she's selling for. She gave me a really good deal, so you guys can figure out what it is. Comes with this card here. Comes with the original Flight Club mailing list where you pretty much mail it, and yeah. Comes with this. Comes with the original tissue. OG Maroon 6s with the lace locks. DS brand new. And I mean, if you guys look at the soles, they're iced out. I'm pretty sure someone iced them or cleared them up. But I mean, they're iced out. I'll tell you guys that right now. The overall condition of the shoe is really amazing. And the reason why I say that is because the midsoles are still kind of firm and everything is still intact. It's not crumbling or coming off. The toe box is still white. The leather on the upper, like, again, this shoe is still DS. It's brand new. Even has the size on the inside right over here and the tissuing as well. But man, this is pretty much the last shoe I needed to complete the original 6s, and I says, you know what, I'm getting kind of tired of finding my size, even though I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna find a size 9, 9.5 in Maroon 6s with the box. And there were multiple pairs, and I was like, gosh, I can't really find one in my size. And then a couple weeks ago, a size 9 pops up. It was crumbling midsole, no OG box, and I lost that. I lost it. I think the eBay ended at $121 with like free shipping or like $5-10 shipping, and I lost it at, and I was like, damn, I slept. So these showed up. So yeah, that's the story how I got these. Again, shout out to Laura Little Laces for letting me cop these OG Maroon 6s to complete the set. And let me bring out the OG set real quick. And here's the original set of the original 6s from 1991. Here's the Maroon 6s. That's the only OG 6s that I don't have in my size that most likely I will end up probably getting in sometime in the future, or when I have the chance to actually get a pair. Here is the original black infrared 6s. All the other 6s from 91 are actually all in my size. They all do come with the original box. So here's the black infrared 6s. Funny story about this pair, I actually got this off David Got Kicks back in, I believe, 2013. We met up, and that was like one of the first times I actually met up with David Got Kicks. So David, again, if you're watching this, shout out to you for letting you sell me these OG black infrared 6s. Then we got the OG Carmines. This one is probably the most crumbled pair. I actually had to put plastic saran wrap around this one because this one was just pretty much done. I actually got this off Resurrected Souls. Real good homie, sold to a good price. OG Carmine 6s. Here's the OG pair of that from 1991. This is again in my size, and this is the only other pair that actually had soul swap. The one question I always get with most of these OGs is, what am I gonna do with them? Also, are you gonna soul swap them? That's the one question that I've been pretty much considering, is most of these OGs that aren't soul swap. I actually do want to have them soul swap so they could just like stop crumbling. At the same time, I always told myself that if you did that, then it's actually not the original shoe anymore, because you're actually modifying. It's a different midsole. The uppers is original. But yeah, it's always been like a big debate to soul swap your OGs or not soul swap them. Everybody has their own opinions, and I have nothing against it. That's like another day, another topic that I always get into and have my debate on it. But here's the original Sport Blue 6s from 91 in my size as well. And last but not least, because it's in a plastic, because it got worse over the years, is my favorite colorway of all the 6s, is the white and infrared 6s from 1991, my size as well. The midsole is pretty much falling off from all the uppers, as you guys can see. I think the previous owner gorilla glued or super glued it, which you should never do. You guys can kind of see it's like cracking. Yeah, it's more of a like pink infraredish color. It's very vibrant. Out of all the 6s, this is my favorite color out of all them. There's just something about this colorway that attracted me most, that I really like. So this is my favorite colorway out of all the OG 6s. Now, the other question that I always get from most of the OGs, besides the soul swap question or if I'm going to restore them, is, Rollo, how come you don't get the retros? Well, and here's the retros. A lot of the times people ask me, is like, how come you don't get the retros? Do you like the retros? What do you think about them? And I said, if it's always one of my favorite models of the Jordans, I'll actually, you know, get them. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. So here they are. Here's the last retro of the 6s that they did with the Nike on the back. They are. Here's the retro version of the Maroons. Got the Carmines. These are all still brand new. I haven't worn them. It's because I have older retros, or I just don't want to wear them right now. Here's the Carmines, black and infrared. They're still brand new. And the Sport Blue 6s. Now, I haven't pulled these out of the box since they ever released. One thing I did notice, along with the white and infrared pair, I think they were the first ones to actually release. They were kept in storage, away from the sun and everything. What I did notice is the soles around the black part, because that funky glue that they use, which is what I call rat poison, it's starting to appear now, and I thought I could prevent that. It's on like the very edges and stuff, but I mean, it's still icy. At the same time, you could kind of see it form a little bit around the edges, and I was really surprised by that. I was like, oh wow, it's been away from the sun, it's been away from like moisture and everything. That basically the yellowing, oxidation on the soles here. I don't put any silica packs, but for these I only put one in a plastic bag separated, not touching the shoe. I thought it would actually prevent it. I guess I was wrong. My theory of what the glue that they use, basically that on the soles and basically to construct the shoe, helped it yellow. So these haven't been pulled out the box since they released, and it's also happening on the white and infrared pair around the black parts that you guys can see here. But other than that, this is the retro set of the 6s, which is already completed, and now the last pair I got of the 6s, which is the maroon one, is now finally completed. In most of my videos, I'm just happy to obtain them. The other question I actually always get is, what is my purpose, my main goal? Why do I want to get the OGs? And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to complete OG 1 through 14. 14 being that Michael Jordan stopped playing for the Chicago Bulls. I want to complete the original set because not only is it because the thrill of the hunt, but because it's a kind of like one of the harder goals to do from 1 through 14. I've seen a couple collectors did it. They tell me, you know, it's not easy. It's a lot of time, patience, and money, obviously. So that's another reason why a lot of shoes that I want to obtain and get take, you know, a long time to obtain, is because, you know, if you're really patient, then you'll always end up getting what you really want. And so that's pretty much my main goal, is to get the original 1 through 14. You know, pretty much my size 9, 9.5. If I can't get it in my size, it's because it was either 1, I got it for a good / great price. Number 2, it's just really hard to find it in my size, which is the OG 1 through 3. I'll take those in any sizes. Everything else up above I've completed, which the next video that I'm probably gonna release is all my pickups and the completed set, or pretty much all the pickups I pick up of this year. So I'm real happy to end up getting this to complete the set of the original 6s. Again, I hope you guys liked that video. Thumbs up if you guys haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you guys think down below. What's your favorite colorway of the 6s? Mine, obviously, again, would be the white and infrared 6s, but let me know what you guys think down below on what's your favorite colorway. If it's a retro colorway, let me know. The retro colorway for me would be the midnight blue, which is basically all white upper, but you know, the midnight color blue that came out in 2000 of the 6s. I don't have those currently right now, but those are one of my other favorite colorways of the 6s. Again, shout out to Laura, aka Little Laces, for letting me buy these OG Maroon 6s off you. Again, I really appreciate it. And shout out to Gusto the Ninja for helping me obtain these Ginger 14s to get me one step closer to completing the OG 14 set. Thanks again, guys. Hope you guys like this video, and as always, it's gonna be good.